Hey guys, Jay here and welcome to another wig styling video. This wig is for the character Sabo from One Piece for my friend's cosplay. The wig I'm using actually isn't too bad, but it's not great either. This is just a wig from Amazon, which I'll link in the description, so it's a bit lower in quality compared to the stuff we normally use. But I couldn't find anything on the sites we normally buy from that are already wavy like his hair is. And I don't have the tools to do that, nor do I really even know how. This wig is literally the only blonde wig with its wavy with no bangs, seemingly on the entirety of Amazon. It's the only one I could find. So we have to use it. We would have also preferred to have a wig with a part in the center, but I couldn't find a wig like that either in this style. This one is parted above the left eye. It's fine though, and we can work with this. Pretty much the only thing I'm doing here is cutting it shorter and kind of layering it, nothing else. There's no hairspray, no blow dryer, no other tools other than a pair of scissors are needed for this wig. I started by putting it on myself and looking in a mirror and finding out where I needed to cut to. And I figured out that it's roughly to the jawline of the foam head. Now remember that these foam heads are much smaller than your actual head, so you'll want to do this too. Put it on and figure out where it needs to be cut, and put something there like a clip, and then wherever that clip falls on the foam head, you know to cut it to there. And then you can remove that and then you just know where to cut. Also a good reminder, wigs are not the same as your hair. You can see in salons and barbershops and stuff, they'll take your hair and they'll pull it straight out and then cut across the hair. Do not do that for wigs. You can get human hair wigs that you can do that to, but those are really bad for cosplay. You want normal synthetic hair wigs, which are plastic fibers. Those stay in those styles much better. But they are also much thicker strands than real hair, so if you cut them like that, they will have blunt ends and look really bad. You can see what I'm doing here, kind of, I think, is basically holding the scissors much closer to a parallel to the direction of the fibers, and only at a slight angle. This basically tapers the end to a point when you cut it. And I do this all around the wig until everything is about the same length. And I'm cutting it to be slightly longer than it needs to be, so that when I start actually detailing it, I can work it down to the right length. To layer and texture the wig, I usually use a razor blade, which is not safe, and you can also buy a tool that's called a texturizing comb, or texturizing scissors, but the comb is a comb with a blade in it, and it does this same thing, and it's much safer than what I normally do. Which I'm not even doing in this video, but I recently sharpened these scissors, and they are very sharp, and they can just do the same thing. So I don't even need the blade, I just use the scissors for it. But anyway, get that comb, because it's a lot safer. There will be one linked in the description below. But after I do this over the entire wig and shorten it a little bit more, but more carefully so I make sure it's correct, the wig is done.